The Moorestown girls lacrosse team went to Kean University Saturday looking for a second straight Group 3 title and the 24th in school history. There weren't many people outside the Mendham high school camp who thought the Quakers wouldn't get it, especially after Kayla Frank gave them the lead barely a minute into the game. But the Minutemen came for the title too, and they battled for it. 4 straight goals gave Mendham a 5-2 lead with 16:35 left in the first half, but Moorestown called timeout at that point and took control when play resumed.
Yeah, it was a reset, do the basics well, keep it simple. Offensively, we just needed to execute the possessions that we had and to take care of the ball.
Riley Brown scored the second of her 3 goals 4 minutes later, and Janie Galski followed with a goal 2 minutes after that. The Quakers scored 5 out of 6 to close out the half, including 3 straight by Ashley Nutt, who gave Moorestown a 7-6 lead with 27 seconds remaining.
I think we realized that we were down and we needed to come back, so we got up. I just looked, seeing when the right time was to cut and seeing when I could take the ball, and it worked.
Moorestown wasn't out of the woods at that point. It was obvious the first goal of the second half was going to be important. It was Frank who netted that goal 6.5 minutes into the half.
We needed to wake up, definitely. We came out slow in the first half. We've been known to do that throughout the season, and we knew there was no hole digging this time around. It was either our last game or we could keep going into the TOC tournament, and we wanted to pull out a win today.
The Minutemen got within 1 on a couple of occasions and rang the tying goal off the post with 4.5 minutes left. Kelly McIntyre followed up the initial shot, but Quakers keeper Logan Lilly knocked down her follow-up, and it stayed 9-8. That was still the score when time expired. Moorestown retained its Group 3 crown and made a state champ of coach Colleen Hancock's in her inaugural season.
It's a very satisfying win. I think that we all wanted to be out there on Monday practicing for the next round.
It's up top. It's up there with the other ones, obviously. We get to go to practice on Monday, and that's really exciting for all of us.
From Kean University, this is John Lewis.